I entered the horror game, but due to my severe nearsightedness I couldn't see clearly. I treated the blood-dressed ghost lowly like my own daughter, the big boss like my husband, and the old ghosts like my parents. When we first met, I grabbed the big boss's abs and sighed, "Nice body, but you're a bit short." The boss laughed angrily, put his severed head back on his neck, and gritted his teeth. "I'm 6'1", take another look now. Welcome to the House of Happiness mission. Players who survive for 7 days. In this mission will pass. Initial players, 30, currently alive, 30. We wish all players an enjoyable game. After dying in a car accident, a flash of white light passed, and I arrived in front of a large building. An eerie mechanical voice sounded in my ears. Because I'm severely nearsighted, I can't distinguish between people and animals within 10 feet. I couldn't see what the building looked like clearly, nor could I make out the exact appearance of the people around me. I could only see vague human shapes. At this time I heard a fragile schoolgirl crying, "Wah, where is this? I want to go home." A yellow-haired guy cursed angrily, "Who's messing with us? Let me go back." A relatively calm man and woman stepped forward. They introduced themselves as veteran players named Rachel and Jack, and kindly explained to us this was an infinite horror game, and those pulled into this game were all dead people. If we could clear all the missions and accumulate the legendary 9,999 points, we could be resurrected. Hearing we could be resurrected, I hurriedly asked, "So how many points can you get for clearing one mission?" Rachel seemed a bit down and said softly, "It depends on your terror value when you clear it. If you clear with 99 terror, you'll only get 1 point. If you hit 100 terror, you die instantly." Terror value, as the name suggests, is the degree of fear. Veteran players familiar with the game can usually keep their terror below 60. As for new players, well, it's pretty rough. I rubbed my chin and asked, "Again, then what if you clear with 0 terror? Can you get 100 points?" As soon as I said this, unbeknownst to me, everything was being live-streamed. Countless comments mocked me. "This newbie is so arrogant." Although the House of Happiness is only an S-rank mission and not the highest level, it's still never been cleared due to its insane difficulty. Didn't the famous player James from the top guild fail here last time? He made it to day 6 but still died in the end. We're screwed. This random matchmaking only has 2 veteran players, Rachel and Jack. The 2 of them together aren't as good as James. Looks like it'll be a team wipe again soon. It was time for us to choose rooms. Rachel said that although no one had cleared this mission before, the players who died previously had figured out some tips. This building has 30 floors total, with 1 apartment per floor. Only 1 player can stay on each floor, and the House of Happiness is actually a role-playing horror mission. There are some ghosts living in each apartment, and they will play various close relationships with the players. So how could the terror value not fluctuate dramatically after living together for 7 days? Jack hurriedly interrupted Rachel and pulled her along to choose the first and second floors. Seeing the veteran players make this choice, some smart people quickly followed suit and chose the lower floors. Because of my poor eyesight, I couldn't run fast enough, so I had to wait for everyone else to choose. In the end, only the 30th floor was left for me. Taking advantage of the fact that I couldn't see, the comments were chattering again. "This newbie is dead for sure. Everyone knows the higher the floor, the higher level the boss, especially the 30th floor. It's all big bosses, known as the House of Death." I reached the 30th floor and looked around, finding it not much different from reality, just a bit more bloody smell, redder walls, lower temperature, darker lighting. Plus, this was a huge penthouse, with the family I've always dreamed of. You should know, in reality I'm not only a severely nearsighted useless person, but also an orphan, and even more so a poor dog. I walked to the door, unhesitatingly reached out my hand, knocked hard, and shouted, "Open up quick, baby's home. I'll starve to death if you don't open." The comments were stunned. Is she purely seeking death? Which player doesn't politely knock or wait quietly at the door for the ghosts to be in a good mood to open up? I don't want to watch this brainless woman anymore. I'm switching to another stream. I'll go watch Rachel. Keep watching. I want to see how she dies. Actually, they don't understand my thought process since it's role-playing.